down the street in it. Pair of Chucks got my feet in it. Whole pound, no 6 in it. Bring the Khalifa clone, I'll put the fees in it.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Padres played well in the series so far, winning the first 2 in this 3-game set.
Yeah, and it's never easy, Matty. In order to get a 3-game sweep, you have to do a lot of things right, and you have to have the ball bounce your way, and that's exactly what's happened leading up to this ball game today. I expect them to be focused, looking to bury this team.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
San Francisco. The right fielder.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
So he sets him down swinging. Austin Slater goes down for the first out of the game. Into the box, Wilmer Flores. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he misses low with it, 2-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
In now, Donovan Solano. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Hitters count 2-0 to the DH of the Giants. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Alex Dickerson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Clevenger has got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Francisco. Giants 0. Ready now is Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Padres.
Now the pitch.
The left fielder, Tommy.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to take it is Belt for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
So now to the plate, Jake Cronenworth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
Struck him out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Fernando Tatis Jr. stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Ball one.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Padres down in order. We are still scoreless. Now to the plate, here is Brandon Belt. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Well, it's been a lopsided series thus far, with the Padres dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep in this contest.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Brandon Crawford comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Here's another 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that brings up Evan Longoria. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Giants down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No. First pitch on its way.
The third baseman.
And a foul pop behind the plate.
Machado.
And he'll stay with it here. As he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. So bases are empty with one gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Flores is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
That is good.
Here's Will Myers.
The right
trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the first pitch.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll move. Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And he struck him out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. So 1 gone here in the San Francisco third, and that brings up Buster Posey. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2.
2-2.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Austin Slater. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3.
We're back as the Padres line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league. leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, one away. One out now in the San Diego third, and that brings up Trent Grisham. And the pitch. Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. Strike two as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Grisham, a native Texan. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
So now here is Brian O'Grady. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a slider, called strike three as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. So in now for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores struck out in his last trip to the plate. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham has it, and it's a quick out, number one. Next, here is Donovan Solano. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The 2-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled away. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 50th pitch of the game on its way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giant. Stepping in once again is Tommy Pham, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, and they've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Popped up, Belt in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Hard hit to first. And a good throw gets him one gone. Next to dig in, Jake Cronenworth struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Boy, Dero, anytime a lefty takes that pitch on the outer third and drives it the other way, you have to be awfully impressed.
Yeah, you have to be. It reminds me of Will Clark back in the day, taking that ball the other way. You have to be able to play with the whole field to have success in the big leagues today.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. And it'll be in time. Posey delivers the strike to get him.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
No runs, just one hit and one error for the Padres so far. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get to the chase again.
Now another 1-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Belt will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We played. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth. Digging in will be Brandon Belt, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. The 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled off. Again a 1-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Brandon Crawford is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And it's fouled away. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the belt, kicks and deals. Down the left field line and deep. The next 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Down the first baseline. Step on the bag for 1. A tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there as it's a double play turn to retire the side. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Leading up for the Padres, the third baseman, Manny.
First pitch on its way.
Machado.
Manny Machado will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Manny Machado is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Eric Hosmer.
Here it comes. Eric Hosmer is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. Hit to third. Up with it is Longoria. On to first, and there were 2 down. Next up, Will Myers. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
A 1-2 count to Will Myers.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 1-2 delivery.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Austin Nola would be next. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his face.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping up now will be Mauricio Dubon. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So next to hit is Buster Posey. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
So next to bat will be Austin Slater. Flew out last time up. Runners off for second. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Grisham calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. fouled away. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Leave one. Still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it'll be the catcher, Austin Nola. Line hard into left. Dickerson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Trent Grisham will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Brian O'Grady started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And there's ball 1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Longoria's there. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now to the plate, Donovan Solano. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Into the box now, Alex Dickerson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike 1. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Now batting.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. bullet to first base.
The batter, number 35, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Behind 0-2 now.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Myers is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. 1 left for San Francisco. We are still scoreless. Bottom of the inning now, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham.
You're just seeing a great game plan get executed out on the mound. They've been able to keep this lineup in check all day long, and when they have hit the ball hard, credit to the defense.
Hit in the air to right field. Giving chase is Slater, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. He kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Jake Cronenworth is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
1-1 the count now. From the belt, the pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Line drive to left. Dickerson is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Manny Machado is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. High in the air down the right field line.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Lays off 2-2 now. Smoke toward third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is. Tommy La Stella is going to be asked to get things going here as a leader.
Hitting for San Francisco, number 18, Tommy La Stella.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Digging in next, Mauricio Dubon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the first offering. The 1-0. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
28.
First delivery to him. Buster Posey is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit out towards second. And Buster's going to make his way aboard. He's got a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
And now in the box, Austin Slater. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Count even now at 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Looped out toward third. But little trouble handling this one down there at third as that will end the inning. Giants leave 1. Still no score. Tommy La Stella is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play.
Now playing third base, number 18, Tommy La Stella.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Eric Hosmer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
And it's late to his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up, but man, he's been good so far.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Heading after it is Dickerson, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
So here's Will Myers. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Liner towards second. And that's the second out. That will bring up Austin Nola. Now the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
The count now at 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Slater's in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3. Craig Stammen will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now to bat, Wilmer Flores. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Grounded to third. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. Next to hit is Donovan Solano. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
The left fielder, Alex.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Dickerson. Lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's 0 for 5. 0-1 the count. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? So a runner at second. 2 down now. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Here's the first pitch.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now the 2-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
He's set. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, and they'll escape the danger created by the error. The inning left for San Francisco. We are still scoreless. Nick Tropiano enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Trent Grisham stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Now a swinging bunt. Another 0-2 coming. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The designated hitter, number 5.
At the plate, Brian O'Grady. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres DH. .92 down the pipe, and it's 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed, because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in now for San Diego, Tommy Pham. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat. And this is lined hard to deep left. Dickerson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Padres down in order. Still no score.
Leading off for San Francisco, the shortstop, Brandon.
Tim Hill takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 25.
Now here's the pitch.
Yeah.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, Matty V, this guy had it going in this one. You look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He had that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Fouled off. And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Mauricio Dubon, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
To the right side and through, a base hit. The throw to the plate. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th. And he's safe.
The right fielder.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Posey stands at second with 2 gone. Line hard, deep into left. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 2 hits for the Giants. Roberto Osuna enters the game here an inning later than usual. He'll try to close this one out in the 10th. And now the first pitch. Jake Cronenworth stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Count now a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full 3-2. Ready with the payoff pitch. Swinging a looper to left. In comes Dickerson, but he can't get there, so credit him with his first base hit after going 0 for so far. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
So now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Yanked hard down the left field line. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring the ball up. Here's Manny Machado now. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. And, boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Fourth trip to the plate for him. And he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, I know, Matty. It's been a really...
Back to first, a double play. And they will strand the possible time run at second. This ball game is over. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Nick Tropiano gets the win in relief, his second of the year.